Faith over fear. Theme: trusting God in uncertain times. Key scripture: Matthew 14 verses 22 to 33. Jesus walks on water. Welcome everyone. Tonight, we're diving into a powerful story about fear, faith, and learning to trust Jesus even when life feels like a storm. Have you ever felt overwhelmed, like you were sinking in life? Let's see how Peter handled it and what we can learn from him. Scripture: Matthew 14 verses 22 to 33. When was a time you felt completely out of control, but somehow things worked out? Let's walk through the story together. Verses 22 to 24. Jesus sends the disciples away, and they face a storm alone. Key point: sometimes Jesus allows us to go through storms to grow our faith. Verse 25 to 27. Jesus walks on water toward them, and they're terrified. Key point: fear can cloud our ability to recognize Jesus working in our situation. Verse 28 to 29. Peter steps out in bold faith. Key point: faith involves risk. Peter trusted Jesus enough to get out of the boat. Verses 30 to 33. Peter begins to sink, cries for help, and Jesus saves him. Key point: even when our faith falters, Jesus is always ready to lift us up. Ask these questions and encourage open discussion. Why do you think Jesus didn't calm the storm immediately? What do you think motivated Peter to step out of the boat? Have you ever had a get-out-of-the-boat moment in your faith? What do you do when fear begins to drown your faith? How can we encourage each other to walk in faith during hard times? Let's take a moment in silence to reflect. Ask God to show you an area where He's calling you to step out in faith. Closing prayer and encouragement. Jesus didn't let Peter drown, and He won't let you drown either. Faith doesn't mean we won't feel fear. It means we choose to trust God in the middle of it. Midweek challenge: write a journal entry about a storm you're facing and how you're choosing faith. Text your group one encouraging verse midweek, e.g., Isaiah 41 verse 10.